I can hear you.
Good morning, everyone.
Gracias.
How are you today? Well, thank you so much for all of you being here today. I hope you won't get bored over the next 3 hours. You'll wait. So, as Luigi said, we have a few technical problems, and it comes all with the laptop, so that's fine. The rest of the system is working fine. So we expect it within the next few minutes to resolve that and start the presentation. So we said, why don't we come out instead of having you here waiting and become the victims on stage?
He becomes the victim.
No, they can ask anything for you as well. You here.
Смотри, у него эти часы.
So do you have any questions from us at this point of the cruise so far?
Who hired Luigi because he's great?
Wow. We planned that for later on the presentation, but thank you.
Are you related? No. Yes, he is great. Who hired you?
I actually won this job in a raffle. Put my name down, they steer it. Luigi, I'm like, what am I doing? Don't worry, just go on stage and
What are the chances, eh? Anyone else?
yes, over here. I'm gonna come over here. So please tell us your name, where you're from, and your question, of course. Yes. Social security number, everything.
Hi, I'm Helena. And I was just wondering, because I can't remember, I was on last year's TA, if you were the captain or it was your brother, because you two obviously look alike.
Do we have any people that were here last year for the coaching? So,
Yeah.
who was the captain?
Yeah.
And you don't remember?
This is going really well.
Get enough drink.
I was the cruiser director, by the way. You remember me? I was, right, guys?
Well,
I'm joking. It was Alejandro, of
so
course.
you remember the cruise director, you don't remember me.
Point for the cruise directors, everybody. It's the gentleman over here.
Hi, Dennis from Las Vegas. A question for you. When will Roy and
Captain, I think you can go back on stage. I think I got this. How awesome was Roy Tan the other night, everybody, right? So, this is the beauty of everything that happens on a day-to-day basis. So this was unplanned. Again, we did have some issues with the screens during the Roy Tan show, which
really?
made us change the show. I'm sorry?
That's called consistency.
Exactly. Consistency. So, because Roy Tan performed his matinee show on that main show, and it was so popular now, I had to swap things around, and Roy will be doing two main shows, 7 and 9 again, the actual show that he was scheduled to perform, on May the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. So, you are down for Roy for two main shows, 7 and 9 on the 2nd. Is that okay, yes? Thank you. Yes, over here, and then over there, the gentleman. Yes, sir.
I'm Steve from Shreveport, Louisiana. What is the deepest part of the ocean we will be crossing over?
Well, we're in the Atlantic, it's one of the deepest oceans in the world, so I think it's going to be around 7 kilometers. You want me to test it?
What day? When will that be? Will we be able to see it on the TV?
Excuse me?
We will be able to see it on the TV.
Yeah, he's wondering when would that be, or if you will be able to see it on the TV. Well, you don't see the depth of the ocean on the TV,
No.
but
I don't think it's going to be visible on TV.
you mean
I
that?
can see it on my charts, but on the TV it doesn't show depth.
I believe it does, Captain.
It does?
Yes,
It
does.
does
I was
show.
certain of that.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm not looking at the TV to navigate.
On channel 1, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the depth over there. We were pretty deep yesterday, actually. We were about 7,000 meters yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't in a meeting. I was just looking at the TV.
it was about 5,000
Tell you
True
the
story.
in the
The
evening.
only thing I care is to have at least 10 meters below. If I have that, I'm golden. Less than that, you hear noises.
Good morning, Mark from Annapolis, Maryland. What is the most difficult port to dock in, and then do you have a favorite port?
Which are the most difficult ports we docked in? And if I have a favorite port, of course I have favorite ports. You know, being a captain and traveling all over the world, I learned to love the entire globe, and I saw how beautiful our planet is, no matter where you come from. So some of my favorite ports is Honolulu in Hawaii, Sydney in Australia, and of course Santorini in Greece. So we're going there next cruise. How many of you stay next cruise? Oh boy.
Well, you're gonna have to laugh at the jokes again.
I'm taking you home. And what's one of the most difficult ports we go in? Auckland in New Zealand, Fort Lauderdale on a windy day, Nassau on a windy day, St. Lucia on a windy day, Piraeus, Greece on a windy day.
It's
The
a
list
lot.
is long. So if it's windy, it's difficult.
Captain, I heard that Puerto Plata is also very
Puerto Plata,
tricky.
Okay. Why do you make this port like that?
It's not my port, Captain. Is it?
You want to hear a funny story?
Yes, sir.
Last contract, we go to Puerto Plata, that's where Luigi's from. It's one of the most difficult ports in the Caribbean. Not only it's tricky as a geography thing, but it's also very bad weather most of the times outside, swells, windy and stuff. So we go, there's a cruise ship in front of us, I'm not going to say company or name. So they tried to attempt to go in, it was gusting like almost 40 knots that day, outside. Yeah, that was fun. So they aboard, then I had to aboard because we were drifting like crazy, so I go around, he tries second time, he abords again, and then the pilot said, do you mind swapping? Like you go in first, and then I can go. I say, but they're leaving after us, so if I go first in, they're going to block me. They say, no, they're going to leave before you, but they have a medevac, that's why we let them try twice. So we go in right away, and then their captain is calling me and saying, how did you do it? So I swear to God. So I gave him a few information, and he came in right after. So they made
That's
it.
nice.
That was just last year. I think I was there.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, over here.
After we come here.
Hi,
Yeah. Hi.
I'm Lily, and I want to know if there's a retirement age for captains.
What's the retirement age for captains?
A follow-up question, would you consider being a stand-up comedian?
Oh, thank you. For us, there's not really a required age that they say you're done. So every 2 years, and after a certain age, every year we go through medical exams. So as long as you pass your exams and you feel okay to come and work on ships, they take you back. So we have captains close to 70. And still a long way to go.
I'm Chuck from Los Angeles, and my question is, I heard, it sounds interesting that there's bubbles underneath the ship that help for stabilization, or is that a fallacy?
What do you think?
I drink bubbles every night.
So this ship is the state of the art. What you're gonna see, where's my lap? It's going great, by the way. So this ship, the design of the vessel, especially the bow, and the few tricks we have, like the bubble system, we call ALS, Automated Lubrication System. So it makes this ship 18% more fuel efficient than the previous class of ships. So what we have in the front part of the ship is a compressor. So once we reach a certain speed, we activate it. So it creates bubbles on a certain size and temperature. So the bubbles goes all over the ship's hull. So the bubbles reduce the friction of the water against the hull. So the ship gains almost 1 mile per hour. So we're speeding now. We're using bubbles now.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Over here.
And
My name is
so Greek to you, please.
I'm from Tucson, Arizona. My question is, when you come to a port, is it always required to have local pilots and tugs?
Yes, when we go into a port, it's a requirement to have local pilots. The local pilot, the captains themselves. So what do you think is their expertise as pilots and captains? What they're good at? Their port, they
It's
know
nice.
the port. And they have more experience on the port than any of the other captains that they visit that port. It's like me coming to your house. You know your house better than me, no matter how many times I visit you. So we take them on board, and what do you think is our level of expertise? Our ship. We know our ship better than any pilot. So humans have proven it again and again and again that when they cooperate, they do great things. So we take a very experienced person that knows the port, you have a very experienced team that knows the ship, you blend them in together, you make a very strong team that can put the ship in and out of the port as safe as possible. So they come on board, they don't touch the ship, we do it. But they give us all the information we need.